Yo, what's up, man? This your boy, man, Mr. Let Me Hold Something himself, DJ Dirty. And you're listening to FHO Podcast Radio with my main man, Big Cell, the FHOABCDEFGHNIC. Big Cell, come on, man, speak on it, man. Let's rock.
God damn. It's Big Cell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
FHO is a lifestyle, a movement.
That sound got me a sock pop, girl. I made them oxtails. Okay. Hey, how are you?
What up? How you doing, girl?
I'm doing fabulous. How you doing?
Oh, hey, girl. Guess I'm doing all right. I'm blessed and highly favored for old man.
Say, man, what's going on? It's your boy Big Cell, FHOHNIC, man. We're live today. Hey, I got a special request. That's why I'm here. Special request. I have a comment coming from a president, and he really asked me, he said, Cell, I really want you to do this for me, I guess, because it's really an issue or something that he has a concern with. I just told him I would get on it and we'll check it out. Let me text him. I'm doing a video right now. Anyway, I'm gonna read y'all his question, and I'm gonna try to figure this out. But you guys see the topic. The topic is about pop-up clubs. Okay. So his question. He says, "Hey, Big Cell, I have a question. Maybe you could do a video on it. I'm the president of a pop-up club. We have our patches made. We had our patches made, and it's a 3-piece. Before I found out about asking for a blessing, the local dominant is 16. If y'all don't know what 16 is, y'all need to figure that out. And they told another pop-up club they must have a 1-piece patch and on a denim vest. We have a 3-piece patch on a leather vest. I don't plan on changing my cut and will defend my cut if it comes down to it. Should I still try and get a blessing, or should I just ride it out like Iron Order and fight for my colors? Much love, thanks." Okay, so y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Yeah, like my boy DLC said. So let's get into it like this. First off, what is a pop-up club? Let me see if Google knows what a pop-up club is. Hold on, let me make sure that Google is on. I have to make sure Google's on. The big fella just walked in the building too, y'all, so we see if we can get him in here too. Let me see. Broadcast control. Okay, let's see if we get it connected. Right there. Okay. Okay, Google. What is a pop-up club?
According to event manager Bob, there are pop-up dining events, retail space that converts overnight into a pop-up shop for a special promotion, flash mobs that introduce a moving art gallery, and many other creative uses.
Okay. Let me see if they got one for motorcycle. Okay, Google. What is a pop-up club concerning motorcycle clubs?
Hey, baby.
These came back from the search.
So there's nothing for Google don't have no definition of a pop-up club. But let me just say this. A pop-up club is considered any club that starts out of nowhere. Okay?
Okay.
Any club that starts out of nowhere is considered a pop-up club. If you one weekend, you guys out on the set and all of a sudden they come a brand new club. Those are what we call pop-up club. Pop-up club is a club that start out of the middle of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere and boom, they're a full functioning club. So that is basically what a pop-up club is. Any club that started basically out of the middle of nowhere. Okay. So
got my camera out.
if your club is a pop-up club, and he's acknowledging that it is a pop-up club. Okay.
You got some fries on
Video. And he's the president of this club. Okay. So let's start with the problem. The problem is,
He said he wanted
thank you. Who was that right there? Sean Fry. The problem is that a lot of people who come to the bike set, they come to the bike set out of nowhere. They don't have any education. They don't know, the procedures or, the rules, whatever. They see something that they like. They saw some bikes. They saw some clubs get together. Or maybe them and their homeboys got together and they decided, hey, we got 5 or 6 cats or however many cats they started with, and they decided to do a club. Okay, they decided to start a club. You know, they might have watched Biker Boys or they might have did whatever, and decided at that time we're gonna do a club. Now, the biggest problem is that you haven't given a set the chance to. They say too much background talking. Hold on, what you say? Too much background talking and noise, bro. Okay, sorry about that. But Papa them was here, Queen them was here, they eat, so they just walked in. The big fella here, so I can't tell the big fella to be quiet. Y'all can tell him, but I ain't telling him nothing. Anyway, so with that being said, most of your pop-up clubs come out of nowhere. It's normally a group of guys or a group of ladies or vice versa or intermingle who have not done the proper homework or they haven't been on the set long enough to even ask a question about how to do this or how not to do this. So here they are. They come out of nowhere. So pop-up club is any club that comes out of nowhere without taking the time to do the research or do whatever. So that's that. But this guy said he's the president of a pop-up club. We have our patches, and it's a 3-piece patch. A 3-piece before I found out about asking for a blessing. So where did you get the idea of a 3-piece patch from? So apparently somebody is educating you or halfway educating you or even miseducating you, and that's why you know now you're asking all these questions about how to deal with this. So I'm gonna say this, and this is probably gonna blow your mind. There's no such thing as a 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece, 1-piece patch. All that's man-made, all made up. I don't care how many pieces you got on your patch. Nothing says that you are a 1%er or a diamond holder or an OMC by the number of patches you got on your back. There's nothing that says I'm a 1%er because I wear 3 pieces or 4 pieces or 5 pieces or 1 pieces. Or there's nothing that says that you're not a 1%er or OMC by how many patches you wear. So let's get that out the way. So there's no such thing that makes you patches do not make you a 1%er. Okay? The number amount of patches that you have on your back do not make you an OMC or a 1%er. So let's get that out the way. So that part don't matter. But he said he found out that he had to ask for a blessing, but they already got their stuff. He said the local dominant is 16. Okay? If you guys don't know what 16 is, then you need to do your research and find out who 16 is. And they told another pop-up club that they must have a 1-piece patch on a denim vest. So now the other problem I got with this is where does the denim vest come in at? If you know any of the motorcycle history, the denim vest come from back in the days when our OGs couldn't afford a leather vest. All they could rock was a denim vest. So that's where the denim vest come from. The denim vest is not a 99% vest or an OMC vest. The denim vest is just a vest that used to be worn today because leather was at that time hard to get. It was expensive, to have a leather vest, let alone to take a leather vest and cut it up or put something on it. So, leather, that's what leather was. So that's where that comes from. So we can get rid of the leather vest thing or we can get rid of the denim vest thing. That has nothing to do with 1% or OMC either. So the number of patches that you have on your back or the type of vest that you rock, leather, denim, or whatever, does not determine if you're a 1% or a 99%. So let's get that together. What up, my girl, Miss Portia Taylor? All right, so let's get that out the way. He said they told another pop-up club they must have a 1-piece patch on a denim vest, okay? We have 3 pieces on leather. Now, this is the part right here. This is the part where this whole thing don't make no sense to me, okay? I don't plan on changing my cut and will defend my cut if it comes down to it, okay? So if you've already made up in your mind, whoever this person is, that I don't care what y'all say we gotta have or don't gotta, gotta have or do have to have, I'm not changing it, then what's the whole purpose of the conversation? If you gonna say the hell with y'all, I'm not changing my vest, I'm rocking what I'm rocking, and I don't care what you say, then what is the whole purpose of the conversation? It's mute at this point. If you're gonna stand on whatever it is that you standing on, you're gonna stand on the fact that, hey, these are my colors, these are my cuts, it's on a leather vest, it's 3-piece, and I don't care what y'all say, it is what it is, then why are we even having this conversation? Okay? But for the sake of, this man has asked me to do this, so I'm gonna keep going. Should I still try and get a blessing or should I just ride it out like iron oil? So now you mentioned Iron Order, like Iron Order. Okay. First off, do you know what Iron Order is, or who Iron Order is, or the history of Iron Order? So that's another thing too. Never try to do what somebody else is doing. Don't never try to do your club. Oh, well, if they did it, we can do it. You don't even know all the circumstances to which was involved in they. You don't even know how they were able to do it. You don't even know what kind of relationships they have. You don't know what kind of background that they got invested in that, or the people that they have invested. So don't ever do anything based on because somebody else done it. If you decide to do it and stand on what you're gonna stand on, decide to do it because that's what you want to do. So you throwing up another club, Iron Order, well, just like Iron Order, that's going to get your whole entire head bashed in from the rip. If you try to do something, if you try to do FHO has established that we are we're not an MC, we are doing this, and we travel all over the world, and we stand on what we stand on. Don't you get out there and try to do that, because you don't have the connections that FHO got. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have the people on standby that FHO got. You don't have the weaponry if FHO got weapons. You don't have none of that that FHO got. So what I'm saying is, whatever you're gonna do, if you're gonna ride this thing out, if you're gonna stand on this, if you're in the motorcycle club, you just started a club now. You said we ain't changing our name, we ain't changing our cuts, we're not changing our three pieces. We just gonna rock it out. Well, then rock it out. Understand this. But everything we do in life, for every action there's a reaction. So there's consequences for everything we do and or don't do. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're gonna decide to say, hey, man, I don't care what they say, I'm not changing, then what's the whole purpose of the conversation? What are you asking for a blessing for? What are you now trying to go back and do it right for? Keep doing what you've been doing and do it how you say you're gonna do it. And we ain't gonna worry about none of that, period. What's the man saying? Operator Straight MC, appreciate you, sir. From Sugartown Riders and all. Appreciate you, man, from Sugartown. So understand this. The problem, it's not a problem with because I love the question, but pop-up clubs. If you pop up, you got two choices. You can pop up or pop out. You understand what I'm saying? Or get popped. Whichever one, you know what I'm saying? You can pop up, get popped, or pop up and pop out. But whatever you decide to do it based on that. But don't do it based on what somebody else did or what you think that they came in and they didn't get a blessing, or they came in, they didn't ask nobody to do it, they just do it, so we gonna just do it. All right, well, that is the wrong thing to do. That's the wrong attitude to have. If you're gonna stand on something, stand on it because that's what you want to stand on. Don't never stand on something because somebody else is standing on it. Stand on your own. You feel what I'm saying? If you decide that, hey, you know what, hey, we came in this thing wrong, we kind of want to get this thing right because we want to be accepted or we want to be, dealt with or whatever, then you start doing the research and you go to the people that you got to go to and find out, hey, man, how do we come in right? You feel what I'm saying? How do we make this thing right or do whatever? The whole entire thing about starting a club is building relationships. You have to have relationships built. You have to have stuff in order. You have to have people in place that have that know, what it is. And the whole thing, I'm past anybody getting a blessing because the whole getting a blessing thing has gotten out of whack anyway. The whole getting a blessing thing, back in the day when you used to get a blessing, it was nobody telling you no, you couldn't start, or yes, you could start. That's what it's come to now today. Today, when you go to no, you can't start. So now you got a motorcycle, you got 5 cats, and y'all want to ride together, so they tell you no, so y'all not going to ride together, or y'all not going to rock with y'all, So the blessing part of it has entirely changed as opposed to why people get a blessing, etc. So of course I'm totally against, I'm not going to say I'm against getting a blessing because it's a way that you can go and present yourself and be welcomed in and be taught all the knowledge you need to be taught, because there's a lot of knowledge that you need to know when you start a motorcycle club, and there's a lot of people that you need to have connections with when you start a motorcycle club. That is per se true. But I don't think nobody can give you permission to or not to start a club. That's the problem that I got with the whole thing. But however you decide to do it, just do it. I'm gonna say this right now. You've already said what you're gonna do, or you've already said what you're not gonna do. You've already said, well, I'm not changing my leather vest and I'm not changing my patch. You feel what I'm saying? If you've already said that, then stand on that. Period. Stand on it. And just understand this too, because I'm gonna tell you, just like with FHO. FHO understands that we will not be tolerated or we will not be liked by everybody, and we fine with that. We are on our own island. Me and my people, we're gonna party with ourselves. We're gonna ride with ourselves. We're gonna function with ourselves. We're gonna have a ball with ourselves.
You got 3 kids, right?
Whether you guys mess with us or not, if you invite us, we there. If you don't invite us, then we won't be there, and we're fine with that. And you have to be fine with that. This person with this pop-up, this president of this club, you have to be fine with saying, hey, we did this the right way, or we did this the wrong way, and we're gonna just ride with it. Period. We're gonna ride with it. It just is what it is. So if don't nobody mess with us, don't nobody mess with us. If they doing braces, they doing braces. But like you've already said, we're standing on that. Should I still try and get the best one, or should I just ride it out like iron order and fight for my colors? Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm never fighting for my colors. Never. I'm never fighting for my colors. I don't give if you approach me and you tell me to take my colors off or you want my colors, that's not why I'm kicking your ass. I'm kicking your ass because you think you're gonna take something from a grown ass man. You're not gonna take nothing from me. You're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot do because I'm a grown man. So it ain't about I'm fighting for my colors. I'm fighting for my manhood. I'm fighting for the fact that you think that your manhood out trumps my manhood. It's a difference. It's not. It don't have nothing to do with the colors. It don't have nothing to do with FHO. Once you cross that line, all of that's out the window. Period. All that old colors and all that. No, sir. We're not fighting for colors. We're fighting because you think you can take something from me. That's why we're fighting. It has nothing to do with colors. So, sir, when you say I'll just fight for my colors, hey, fight because you're being a man. Fight because you're standing up being a man. It ain't got nothing to do with colors. All right. So, again, hear what I just said. I know y'all gonna twist it. I know y'all gonna flip it. But I hope you guys can hear me. And I hope you guys understood what I said. I just want to answer this man's question because he's been on me about it. So that's my advice. That's the whole point of it for me. That's how I see it. That's how I feel about it. You guys know any questions? 424-242-2355 is the number. And we can talk about it, get out about it, or be sad about it, or whatever. But I said what I said. And if I said it on here, I can say it in your face. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So just understand what I'm telling you, all right? If you say you're going to stand on it, if you say you came in wrong and you want to try to make it right, then make it right. If you say you came in wrong and you don't give a damn about coming in wrong, then don't give a damn about it. Stand on that. But either way, it's your fight. It's your battle to deal with. There's no right or wrong way, to say how to come in or how not to come in. People want to say, okay, well, you got to wear soft colors, and you're not going to tell me what I got to wear, period. You're not going to tell us we got to wear it. Now, if we agree to that, then that's fine, if that's what we agree to. But I'm not with the soft colors for a year. I'm not with the you got to rock, this and this and that, or you got to pay us. I'm not with none of that. If I decide to start a motorcycle club and I live in Tupelo, Mississippi, I don't care what the rules are in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm gonna start my motorcycle club. But that's me. That's my fight. That's my attitude. That don't mean but because Big Sale did it, you can do it. Because you're gonna get your head beat in. Big Sale might, my squabbles might be a little bit more than yours. My head might be a little harder than yours. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I would advise anybody to get educated on what you want to be a part of. Learn the rules, learn how to respect the rules, learn how to respect the people that are governing the rules, because that's what it's all about. I show love to all my 1%ers, all my OMCs. I don't care what race you are. If I'm in your territory, if I'm in your town, I'm going to show you the love because I understand the fight is different. You feel what I'm saying? But what I don't understand is how your manhood out trumps my manhood. And it's just that simple to me. So anyway, that was my time, man. I wanted to do this little quick get out on this subject for my man. I ain't gonna put his name out there. But do your thing, homie. It's your fight. Do it how you want to do it.